right, folks, you're live with Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. We are here today. Let me make sure everything is straight. We're here today. Look, Legendary Connects, folks. You're live with Lonzo and Dr. Dre, the Dr. Dre, the East Coast Dr. Dre. You're MTV Raps and more. What's up with you, Doc?
What's up, Lonzo? Happy New Year, brother. You did not call me the East Coast Dr. Dre. No, you did.
Time to try to get us right here.
Always. You're like me. Right now, I'm in the heart of New York City, running around, acting a fool, watching them take the Christmas tree down.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
That got to be interesting.
It is. It's like watching them turn the lights off and unscrew the bulbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, they come by my house right quick and hook up my shit, too. My shit's still up from Christmas. Hey, what's up, folks? I see Robin Lewis is in the house. What's up, Robin? What's up, Eric Lee, Marlon Cozy? Hey, you know what, man? Before we go any further, Marlon Cozy wants to get an autographed picture of you, Doc. He asked me that last year, and that's one day we had a little technical difficulty. And I'm gonna ask you right now. We need to get Marlon a autographed picture of you for his collection.
All right, that's not a problem. Just I got to get him a pic. We got to take a picture together. And I gotta autograph it.
Well, you know what? I guess we gotta do that, huh? We're gonna have to
do it, bro.
We don't have no Photoshop, no pictures to get no publicity shots together. So that might be something we have to do, Doc.
We have to do it, and I know a few photographers, and we're gonna let them use their expertise and let them make it happen.
All right, that'll work. I see my boy CMW662 is in the house. What's up with you folks? Gary's Garage is here. Marlon Cozy. Everybody's in the house, folks. Everybody's here. All the usual suspects. Daniel Watts. What's up with you, Daniel? Hey, man. You know, I'm sitting up here tripping. And I'm watching. I'm checking my Instagram feed. And I'm checking all my stuff, man. And I'm seeing French Montana and 10 other people got shot.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Got shot at a video shoot at a restaurant.
In Miami.
Yeah.
Miami Gardens.
Yeah. Place called The Licking. Huh?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm saying the place is called The Licking, and apparently somebody was trying to rob somebody and just said, fuck it, and just started shooting people. That's a sick-something bitch right there, boy.
Well, from what I understand, French Montana was a feature on another artist video who was shooting it there. And it was at a restaurant, I think by Essex. I forgot the gentleman's name.
Okay.
Where they were doing it. It's a popular spot in that part of town. But they say it's kind of like, and I hate saying, the shady or the dark part of town or whatever. I don't care if you're in the light part, the dark part, the medium part. What the F's going on with everybody, man?
They need
somebody trying to rob something. They're doing a video.
Right? They
so
need
now's
love.
the time to get people to raise their hands up.
They need love. Is that what you tell them? They need love.
They do need love because that shows you there's no love. There's no love, man.
No, that's serious. That's real.
That's serious business. Like people got shot, injured over what in the long thing? When you got a gentleman who was out there playing Monday Night Football, doing his job, was tackled the receiver, and had a cardiac incident right there on the field. And I gotta send much praise and love to all those members of the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills for being respectful during his time of need by kneeling, praying, and guarding the viewership of the audience so no one could see what they were doing for him. Because they saved his life on that field. Tomorrow.
Wow.
That was an amazing thing because I was watching the game and Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, no one knew to the extent what had happened. But when that gentleman went down, DeMar, from the Buffalo Bills, number 3, that medical staff from the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals were on top of it. and saved his life. So
now I got a question.
that
Has that happened before? I'm sure it has. It just probably wasn't social media. I don't. I'm trying to figure out. I've never heard of anybody else ever having a heart attack on during a game.
no, it wasn't a heart attack. He had a cardiac, not an arrhythmia. It's called something else. So basically, it happens in like Little League baseball or in
Miss B, the
like
divine
soccer.
connector joined.
Okay.
They get hit, and your heart sends a certain electric shock and shuts down.
Oh no shit.
So if they didn't have those machines, and if they didn't go there and do CPR on him, he would have died.
Wow.
That's why everybody was so shocked. It wasn't like, oh, he got hurt. He was grabbing his leg, or he was grabbing his shoulder, like he broke something. He literally just dropped because his heart stopped. So it wasn't, he didn't have a heart attack. It was called a cardio, I'll say arrhythmia, for lack of term of what it really was. But it was something that happens. It doesn't happen all the time in football, but it just did. It just did.
Wow.
So to see that scene with French Montana in that video, it's like, where do we go from here? All we got is love, man. Love don't cost you nothing. It's all we got. So we got to bring the love out, man. Because guess what? When they went and knelt with him, prayed on him, and now he's still got a breathing tube in his throat.
I heard you took it out.
I get it. Yeah, they took it out, I guess. But he's communicating, and he's alive.
Right.
And that didn't come from, he was just a tough guy. That was prayer and love. And the city of Cincinnati, Buffalo, and the United States love that man. That's what brought him from the brink back to us. So that's a blessing.
You know what? I'm looking at the chat room right now, and I'm looking at my man STEM Radio. It makes a fantastic point. Fantastic point. He said, man, he got a subject for y'all. Why is it when people need medical attention, they focus on the medical part rather than the actual health? And I can tell you why. There's some greedy son bitches that run the fucking medical industry. The doctors don't run the medical industry. The insurance company does. Investors do. And if your ass ain't hold on, let me finish. If you ain't got no money, no insurance, they're gonna stick you in the corner until you die. Okay, and that's a sad part. This is why when people talk about how great America is, they have to rethink some of the shit that we have to deal with. The other countries, so-called great countries, have to deal with. In Canada, England, Germany, that's not an issue. Okay, they take care of their people. They don't use their people as a revenue stream to bilk them out of all their money, because when your loved one is sick, you'll do anything you can to get them well. And if you don't have no money, you're just a dead ass. Okay, and that is the sad part about the American medical system, because between, like Dre was about to say, between the pharmaceutical companies, insurance companies, the people who pull the purse strings.
The medical industry, you were saying it right. Go ahead. And
the medical industry, it's all about the dollars. Okay, you got people who ain't never did nothing medically make a shitload of money off the medical industry. Doctors are damn near handcuffed because he can't authorize a procedure without going to an insurance company, somebody that's going to weigh the cost factor of a procedure or a test or whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, if the situation is pertinent, they betting that you die first and save the money.
It's the same thing when you reverse it. When women lose their right to choose abortion, but then when the child is born, you go, you're on your own.
Right.
What kind of nation does that? That lets the children suffer and not help all its people. But I'm going to tell you something. This year in 2023, as Queen Bernadette would say, we're here for completion. So here with the Dr. Dre Victory Foundation, that's what we're going to start. We deal with health and wellness. Now, if you want to get your body right in America, you have to eat right. And I do mean eat right. I'm not going to do a whole long sermon today.
Too late.
But I'm going to tell you this real brief.
It ain't possible.
The biggest problem in America.
Go ahead.
The biggest problem in America is the food we eat. This lie about inflation and rising prices based on your food choices is a lie. It does not make sense. You can grow chickens in Antarctica. You can grow chickens in the Arctic Circle. You can grow chickens on the equator. How the hell is there a shortage?
Check this out, Don.
America is full of beef.
Check this out.
Hold on real quick.
It's too late. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
You said check it out.
Check this out. Me and my buddy was laughing about this the other day. Everybody and his mama got a wing spot. Wingstop, California wings, hot chicken wings, wings here, wings there. You don't see the leg spot, you don't see the thigh spot. So for every chicken, for every 2-piece or every 8-piece, 4 chickens got to die. Okay? For every 8-piece, 4 chickens got to die. Now,
that's right.
When you look at the size of the wings that you get from the from Wingstop, and see Wingstop that got slick, they break that shit up to the flats and the drumstick. So the wingettes, okay? So you actually get one wing that's counted for 2.
And it's counted as 2.
Then the little tip part, they throw that away. I don't know what they do with that. That might be dog food or something. But still, for an 8-piece, you got to give up at least 4 chickens. Yeah, 2 chickens get you 8-piece. Okay. But when you think about all the various places that sell chicken, we talking about Colonel, Churches, Louisiana. We talk about Pioneer. We talking about the Wingstop. You got to make a lot of damn chickens to suffice to have chickens that will suffice the number of people. Not to mention the grocery stores, and all the restaurants. And if you notice, chicken wings have gotten much smaller. I thought they was goddamn pigeon wings, okay? Because these motherfuckers
because the cats know how to move faster than they used to.
Okay. The chicken wings have gotten so goddamn small these days. Unless you go to Churches, them big buff motherfuckers over there, boy. I don't know what Churches chicken be.
They scary.
Yeah, okay.
You like, are they on steroids?
Are these motherfuckers turkeys? They hear something else. I never understood why we don't have a turkey spot. Okay. A turkey wing spot. One turkey wing, take care of your ass. You can't eat a 2-piece turkey wing. Bless you that. My mom, and another one of our family members always cook turkey wings. Okay, and them something should be like this big. Okay, Bernadette, can you cook a turkey wing? And they got drumsticks and they got flats too. But now if you go to Disneyland, you get a big ass turkey. Was it fried or roasted turkey wing for like $7-8, and the whole family can eat that motherfucker. But my next question is, if you got 2 wings, you got 2 thighs, you got a breast, why ain't no thigh stop? No place to get the goddamn chicken thighs, because I like chicken thighs. I eat a wing, but
you like chicken thighs and breasts? You like my man Greg Armstrong. He does that 4-piece from KFC with the macaroni and cheese with the chicken strips on top.
Nah, yes. See, chicken strips is bullshit. Chicken strips is bullshit. Chicken strips is compressed shit.
Don't you tell my man Greg.
Tell Greg, Lonzo said chicken strips is bullshit. Chicken strips, chicken McNuggets, all that shit
is. Oh my gosh.
That ain't nothing but chicken bologna. Okay?
Oh gosh.
That's chicken bologna. You know how to make bologna?
Huh? It's safe to say you don't eat turkey bacon then.
I like turkey bacon. Okay.
Okay.
I like turkey bacon, but I know that I've seen them. I've seen the documentary on how they make motherfucking chicken nuggets and so-called chicken strips.
It's
Now,
chicken scraps.
that's chicken
Okay.
scraps. That shit's processed, put into a vat, cooked a little bit, put some batter on it, shaped up to look like a nugget. Whatever. You ain't never seen a chicken. You ain't never fried a chicken and cut a nugget out of his ass. Okay.
Now the chicken nuggets, I used to work at a chicken plant because we got a lot here. It's like paste, like dough, Play-Doh, chicken
Right.
nuggets like that, and chicken tenders come off the breast and give people all kind of
Well,
heat
that's
cramps.
why I
But
said.
people actually take it off the chicken, like you have to fight the chicken for its last little life for the chicken breast, and you pull the chicken breast off, and
Uh-huh.
it is hard to pull it off, and then they cut up the chicken breast that way. Yeah, look up Forge, Mississippi,
Yeah,
poultry
yeah,
capital of the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
But the chicken
So
tenders, paste. It's a little
yeah,
paste.
that's why I call it chicken bologna. Okay, chicken hot. Them basically chicken hot dogs. Okay,
It's fried potted meat.
Can I
Y'all
jump
know
back
about
in for
potted
a
meat?
second though?
go ahead, Doc.
Can I jump back in? This is the point I'm trying to make about that false sense of inflation. Now you know all those different things about chicken. There's no short line at Chick-fil-A. Popeyes is always full. Churches is always out of control. Hooters is still in business for selling chicken. So how the hell is the price so high?
What?
Where's the? And
What?
then somebody said, "Well, there was the bird flu." Bird flu,
Nah.
what?
Hold on. What we don't want to realize is it's not so much that the prices have increased, it's that the value of the dollar has decreased. Okay, the dollar has decreased around the globe. So it's almost like pesos. You go to Mexico and give somebody 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos, hey, but for $2 or $3. Okay, so it's the same thing. American dollar is sucking around the globe. Inflation, but it's not backed by anything, huh?
That. The
Huh?
American dollar is at its strongest it's been in 7 years.
But it still ain't worth shit, huh?
No, it's worth. No, the American dollar is much stronger than the UK.
The pound.
The pound.
I beg to differ.
Dollar.
Somebody help me out.
Okay.
Somebody on the chat room. One of us is wrong.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because we are the mightiest economic nation on the planet.
Tell China that
Even
shit.
China.
Tell China that shit.
Dollars dropped because of the pandemic. And what they've done, they haven't been able to get the goods out because they had the people locked up.
Tell China
That's
that
a
shit.
fact.
Go ahead. Don't Haitian. Pull up the dial,
we
man.
can't get the ships to land to bring
That's
the
all.
that was all
the
BS.
port's back open now.
But I'm saying, that was all BS because Walmart was never short. You ain't never seen no empty shop in Walmart.
Have you ever seen Walmart's goddamn warehouses? They're fucking cities. Walmart got so much shit to pass out. It's ridiculous. Okay.
Target ain't never empty.
Target has some issues.
Home Depot's not empty.
Home Depot has
Costco's not empty. Sam's Club's not empty.
Yeah. Well,
BJ's isn't empty.
A lot of the stuff you get from not Home Depot, but from Costco, made in America. A lot of it.
But it's not empty.
I ain't saying that.
So where's the shortage problem?
So that, and what I'm saying is, if it's made in America, China ain't got nothing to do with that.
But it's also when they say they raised the price of celery from 99 cents for a bushel to $6. That's bullshit.
Well, that's just fucking greed, man. Everybody's mad because they lost money during the fucking pandemic and they're trying to get it all back now.
So you're trying to get. So if you really want inflation to drop, and remember, I said this: don't shop in those big stores for 1 week and watch all the prices drop. Watch inflation disappear. 1 week. Don't shop. Don't make them cash registers ring. Don't buy nothing, and they will drop prices immediately.
Go ahead, Bernadette.
Okay, so the pound to a dollar is 0.83, and then for some reason, Dre, cat food is off the shelf. It took like 3 months for cat food to be off of the shelves across the country. It made it to Mississippi. I don't know what it is, but I did hear some Mississippi shoppers say, "Thanks a lot, Biden, for the cat food not being on the shelf." I don't know. People are crazy. So Biden is responsible for not having cat food in Mississippi, at least, not having cat food. But the $1,
$1 for
to me,
dog enthusiasts, cat enthusiasts, parrot enthusiasts. Y'all all are crazy.
Boy, you finna get jumped on.
You buy special food.
You finna get your ass whooped, Dre. They're gonna come to New York and whoop your ass.
No, they're not. You're gonna buy special food for a cat. Let that cat go and watch him not eat kibbles and bits.
Let a domestic cat go. He gonna get ate by something else. One of them fucking big ass pizza dragon rats out there. That's what's gonna happen.
You know what? Cats, there's people that don't like domestic cats to be free because they're some of the worst predators out there. They killing a lot of the natural habitat outside, like the birds and stuff, like the birds outside. They don't stand a chance because the cat is doing it for not for food, but for fun, for sports. And then so usually there's an angry group of people that don't like for you to let your cats outside because they're predators that kill meaninglessly and they're messing with the ecosystem. It's some crazy people out. Well, they're very passionate about that. I'm serious. Look it up, Lonzo. You gotta see.
Story, Bernadette.
What?
A friend of mine who lives in the Poconos over here had a cat that used to come and sit on our back porch. And one day, the cat kept showing up and setting her light off, the motion light. One day, that cat was out there purring and murring, and a bear showed up. And the cat tried to take the bear on. And the bear ripped the skin off the cat. And the cat screamed and shedded. Because it's always a bigger predator out there.
That's a fucked up joke, man. You think you're a tough guy.
I ain't laughing.
That's a fucked up joke. Man.
I ain't laughing.
I'm not gonna get fucked up by fucking with you and Peter. That's a fucked up joke.
I ain't laughing.
Who's Peter gonna get mad? At the Bears?
Hey.
You can't, because in the Poconos, you can't hunt or trap the animals like that. Like she has deers, raccoons, muskrats, cats, possums, and you can't trap them or try to kill them because that's their natural habitat. So what I'm saying is that when you put these animals in that domestic habitat, you on your own.
My man,
those cats.
Joe Haitian says Arizona drinks went from 99 cents to 125. Now, homeboy promised he wasn't gonna raise it there.
I thought he didn't. He was gonna leave it at $1, right?
My man, I'm listening. I'm going by what. Now you know what? Now you know what? You know what? You got some assholes out there that will raise the price on his shit. They'll do it on their own. Okay. Now he may still be charging the same price, but they charging an extra quarter because they want to get some more money.
Probably Dollar General doing it because Dollar General got in trouble for doing some price hikes. So yeah, Dollar General is ridiculous.
You keep putting out the rumor about inflation and the lies about inflation. It's all nonsense. It's just a lie. And as long as you can get America to buy into the lie, you will not have.
Well, you know,
that's what's going to happen.
Well, you know, we always buy into various levels of bullshit. You know, I don't want to get into the conspiracy thing, but gas shot up to $6. We glad now it's down to $4. We happy as fuck. Okay, it was $6
because we let it happen. See, Alonzo, in order to get prices to stabilize and become affordable, when they raised people's wages, business wanted that money.
They wanted it back.
So you went, what?
They raised the minimum wage and they jacked everything else up along with it. So they didn't do shit.
So, exactly. So until, just like right now in Congress, where you can't get a Speaker of the House, and we think we're not going to go through hell for 2 years, America gets what it deserves because we play and we don't understand the business of being in business. We just don't understand it. Supply and demand. That's the first rule of business. But we have nothing but supply.
As much as I hate to see them do what they're doing, on the other side, I fuck them. Because the Republicans be fucking out. They be fucking. Yes. They be playing silly ass games, And now they playing games with themselves. Now they can't get their shit together. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't know.
But
Plus,
going back to our first
wait. Today is second anniversary of the
January 6th.
the resurrection. Yeah, resurrection.
And those people,
Insurgent.
those election deniers, insurrectionists are still in Congress. And y'all just feel like, nothing's gonna happen. But let's give big shout out and a big applause to Hakeem Jeffries of New York for being the #1 congressperson, black man in the United States House of Representatives. Big shout out to Hakeem Jeffries of Brooklyn, New York.
All right. Hey Dre. What am I going? Damn it! I forgot what I was going to ask you. Every year on the 7th. Well, actually at midnight tonight, 11:59, 11:45, something like that, is a tragic anniversary for me. I was in 1999, going into 2000. I was in a fatal car wreck. My passenger was killed in a car I was driving, and it's always a rough time for me. Right after the first of the year, I never forget, as long as I live, minding my own business, and somebody ran a red light, and my mother-in-law got ejected from the car, and she died right there on the street. And it's giving me some damn vehicular PTSD, because I'm one of the most cautious driving niggas you want to meet these days. They say I'm driving like Miss Daisy. Fuck Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy drives like Lonzo. Anyway,
okay, Hulk.
and I think about it all the time. Every time I go down the street or go to the airport, I think about that situation, because it was just a quick run to the airport. I was gonna pick her up, bring her back home, and go get them go to work the next day. Ended up in the goddamn hospital with fractured ribs, bruised lungs, dislocated shoulder, and a dead mother-in-law. And that shit right there, boy. If you ever want to get your head twisted up, let some shit like that happen to you. Okay, it takes a long.
PTSD is real.
It takes a long time.
Condolences.
Huh?
My deepest condolences to you.
Thank you, Doc. And I know she goes through it every about this time of year. But yeah, folks, be careful out there, man. Be careful out there, dude. Because these folks out here is running lights. And I see it all the time. They give me the fucking willies, and I see the light turn red. Light is green for me, and you got some asshole honking his horn, flying through the damn intersection, like his horn is gonna stop somebody else from doing the same thing. If they meet in the intersection, it's gonna be a bad day. Okay,
right?
These fools think because you honking and punch your car at the yellow light, the light turned green for somebody else, and now it's red for you technically, and because you mashed through the damn red light, it makes it okay, and it don't make it okay. All it do is makes it worse.
Well,
yeah, Lonzo,
the tragedy. I'm sorry, Bernadette. Give me 1 second. I'm not gonna say play top the tragedy. I'll save it for a different time. But my condolences, my blessings, and love, because love heals all, bro. It just does. And I'm gonna throw it at you. You can take it, you can reject it, you can accept it, whichever way you want it. But you know what? Our blessings are we're here today, and you're getting to share that story so others can learn from that tragedy.
I'm still here to tell the story.
Blessing.
That's the blessing. So
and you also are doing a great. It's great for you to teach people that PTSD is not just with veterans. It's with an everyday person. Like, you're not an everyday person, but PTSD comes in all shapes, forms, and fashions, and it's real.
Yeah. I never forget the first time I got into a car with my cousin. My cousin drive with 2 feet. That nigga had me scared to death. I couldn't wait to get this goddamn car. He drive with both his feet, and I don't. That's a bad sign. When people drive with both feet.
Yeah,
you supposed to drive with 1 foot gas or the brake. This motherfucker drive with both feet. I'm like, nigga, are you trying to pedal this motherfucker or drive it? It is what it is, folks.
Yeah, I can see that with a clutch. You got to use.
Yeah, well, I'm a stick shift driver, son of a gun, since I was 14 years old, so I totally understand that. And sometimes you need 3 feet for that son of a gun. If you be on the hill,
On a hill, come get
you
me
did
off
me.
of the hill. If I get stuck on a hill, I might call somebody to come get me going up a hill with a clutch stick.
Actually, all you gotta do is give it a little bit of gas, let off the clutch a little bit, and keep the car moving. It'll be all right.
No,
It's tricky, y'all. It's tricky. It's tricky. All right, folks, you're live with Lonzo and Dr. Dre and Miss Bernadette. First show of 2023, y'all. Legendary Connects. We are live. We are recapping some stuff from back in the day. Dre is doing his CNN report. I don't know why he think his ass is Jim Hill or some shit, but it is what it is. And Miss Bernadette still grinning from 2022. She got the biggest smile. I ain't got enough screen for your big ass smile.
That's a compliment. You tried.
It is. One of them backhanded ass compliments.
I know. It is what it is.
Thank
you, Lonzo.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Lonzo.
Yes, baby.
Uber, driverless. So what you said? Would you ride one of the driverless Ubers? Would you ride in one of those with no driver?
It depends on where I was going and how far I had to go and where I was at. If in LA, hell no. Hell no. I want somebody behind the wheel. His ass got to be on hands on 10 and 2, 1 foot on the brake, 1 foot on the gas, and 1 foot on the gas ready to smash. Know what the fuck he doing? No. But if you was in a rural area, you just trying to get down the road, yeah, I can see that.
Dre.
Yeah.
Would you?
Of course I would. I have to do it anyway. You don't want me to.
I was being fair. I wanted to make sure.
He don't know motherfuckers calling him without nobody know shit.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Take his word. Give it out.
Don't sit there and ask me, you want to drive with this person? Drive your car? Of course you do. I do it all the time. Uber, Lyft.
Look, I tried to keep it. I wanted to ask both legends, but I knew he was gonna say that. We knew that.
You shut down by the disability folks. See, that's I ain't trying to go there.
They're like, Bernadette didn't ask Dr. Dre that. She should have asked Dr. Dre because he's blind. She didn't ask him that. I had to ask.
Yeah, well, see, I'm glad you did because I ain't gonna clown. So anyway, long as his ass ain't driving, we all right. Well, I tell you what though, that might be a good nice little prank. You get into the front of an autonomous car. And have somebody, he's the Uber driver, and you got the stick and the dog in the front seat. The dog is driving. Bernadette, you froze on me, baby. You was doing good all day long. She just froze up on me. Anyway,
driving an autonomous car.
Yeah, so we just trying to figure out, that would be a hell of a prank. Now she disappeared on me. Bernadette gone for a minute. She'll be back in a minute, folks. We are live with Lonzo the Godfather, West Coast Hip Hop, and Dr. Dre of Yo MTV Raps and more. We are here on our first show for 2023, Legendary Connect, folks. Legendary Connects. Man, what you got planned for 2023, Dre? What's your you got a resolution?
Told you what we're gonna do. We're gonna feed America the right way. We're gonna get them in line. We're gonna put out the message, put out the word, give them the information, and pray that they go and make it happen.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do. And I hate to sound that general with it, but it's not going to be in a second. I've been working now very hard for the last 6 months, putting this program together, and we finally got everything to fall into place. And I just got the okay this afternoon, and I'm like very excited with the potentials and where we can end up with it, from being able to help so many people and give back to communities. And also be able to bring things forward. It's a good thing when you can give back and do for the community. You do a lot for the community of Compton, California, Southern California, and globally. You really do. Your voice, our actions, it's really very, very positive. And it's not just that, just be positive. No, we want to make a difference. Because when you've been here long enough, the only way you can continue on is you got to make differences, and you got to be able to give back properly.
That is very
none
true.
of us make it here by ourselves, but we damn sure can help a lot to move it along. So that's one of the biggest things that's in my mind at this moment.
Okay. Well, I'm working on a few projects right now. I submitted my proposals last week, right before the holiday. to change it, get us a street named after Easy E for the
Hmm.
50th anniversary of hip hop. And so far, we're getting a pretty good response. Just trying to figure out what's going to be a good name. Is it going to be Easy Street, Eric Wright Way, Easy Street, Easy E Street, or N.W.A. Way? And I hit the chat room with me and Dusty like Easy Street. I want to know what you
But why
guys
not
think.
call it
Huh?
Eric Easy E Wright Street?
That's a long ass fucking name.
Yeah, but they do that because then you're actually giving credit to his name, his birth name, his government, and his street name.
We're gonna hold a
His-
we're gonna hold probably a contest, a survey to see which one is gonna be the most received. But I think if we spell it Eazy Street, I think people tend to like that so far. That was our consensus when we had that little me and Dusty did our little brief survey, and we're gonna take it to the people of Compton and see what they say. So we shall see.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me. With all due respect, all due respect and all love to the man named Eric Wright. Before that happens, Alonzo Williams Avenue should be put in play. Sorry. You may not say it. I'm going to say it out loud.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
going to say it out loud.
That would be
Period.
That would be great.
No, not great. That needs to be. So, Dusty, dust off the nonsense and get the Alonzo Williams way is what gave the way to an Easy E and another man named Dr. Dre. Or Eve After Dark way, one of the two, or Eve Avenue. Come on, man. I'm sorry. Dude, I live in Newcastle, in Westbury, Long Island.
Right.
And people were saying, my partner T Money was like, yo, Dre, we're going to try to see if we can turn Broadway and Rushmore Street into T Money Way and, Dr. Dre Moore Street. I said, bro, that it's going to be a hard thing to happen because the people who lived there when we were growing up don't live there anymore like that. So it's changed a lot. And people don't respect
Miss B, the Divine
where we
Connector
were
joined.
back then. It's changed. But what we have to do is we got to get yours first. Because without you, I can't say there would have never been an Easy E, but the odds are against it coming to fruition in that fashion. You made the debt. You did the hard work. You were the foundation. And I'm not going to let that be dismissed. Because if not, people who are watching the show on Showtime discussing the halftime show with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J., Kendrick Lamar, and company. He had Eve After Dark up there. So he was giving respect to where he came from. So let's get your super shine first. That should be first.
I would like to say
Because you do go out there, promote, you do let everybody know how it went down. And without that hustle, muscle, and that grit that you put forward, would that have happened? We're not so sure. We're not so sure. That would be a guess.
yeah, very.
And I'm sorry.
I ain't mad. Dr. Dre has spoken.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Dre has spoken. Bernadette shaking her head. She's saying, yeah.
I was clapping because he's
It's
the
not-
godfather of West Coast hip hop. Yes, sir.
Chris
That's it.
Stacks, what's up with you, baby? I see. My boy Chris Stacks says he's late. He had to pick up some herb right quick. Are you cooking something, son? Are you making a special dish for the evening?
Soup?
Huh?
He might be making soup. This is International Soup Month.
Is it really?
It is, yes.
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna work on all that, Doc. I got some plans. I'm working on some stuff, and hopefully,
I know you are.
hopefully that I'll be able to make these things happen, dude. He said cooking his lungs. He's steam cleaning his lungs.
Ouch. I felt that.
He's steam cleaning his lungs with the herbal essence of that chronic. You know what, man? I was. You know what? Let me say something for a minute, man. Today I was on the treadmill doing my morning workout. Now I got some songs that I just like. That I got this personal playlist I got. It's old. On my playlist. I got about 300 songs that I personally like that never were big hits. I was a big album person back in the day because between 8 tracks and cassettes, you got to hear the whole album. Okay, you got to hear the whole album. 8 tracks and cassettes forced you to hear the whole album. Okay, when we got to CDs, we were able to get more picky. Even with LPs, you can skip over stuff, but you had to do it manually. With a cassette, if your ass got lazy, you just listen to the motherfucker. So you learn to pick up songs. You learn songs that never make the radio. And as a DJ, some songs I never played. But I was jamming today, this playlist, and one of the songs that came on, man, was Heavy D's "I Want Somebody for Me." New Jack Swing cut that loves me for me. I'm on the treadmill, damn near dancing this song, and it made me realize, man, you know what? It's amazing how that genre of music, New Jack, was such a great vibe. Teddy Riley's music, give it to Teddy Riley, and he brought that shit to us, and like gangster rap robbed that motherfucker. Okay, so it's just robbed us of all. Gangster rap robbed us of.
No.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is my subject. Let me finish it. It robbed us of New Jack, and it robbed us of funk, because funk was the shit. They took funk to make gangster rap, but then the people that made the funk stopped making the funk. You ain't had a record out a new record out in God knows how long. George retired. He retired last year, but he ain't made a record since damn in the 70s that I know of. And it just seems that that whole era was just hijacked. And now, when you listen to current music, it don't make you feel good, man. It don't make you feel good. Music is supposed to. In my opinion, as a DJ, as a music lover, music is supposed to make your spirit feel better. When I listen to certain songs, it sets my day off. Okay, certain songs make my day just kick off like a cup of coffee for me. And to listen to the stuff that these kids are injecting right now, I tried to listen to some today. Buddy of mine was doing a radio show out of Milwaukee. He hit me up, hey man, check me out my interview. So wasn't doing shit. I punched up the interview on the radio. And the music that they was playing before and after the interview, it was new shit, but it was so fucking depressing, man. It was like, damn, dude, what are you niggas are killing each other? Now, go ahead.
Well, what I was gonna say, Gangsta didn't kill New Jack City. It did. It became a different.
You got a little muffled, Doc. I can't hardly hear you.
No, I said, Gangsta didn't kill New Jack City. It just changed, and people went with the change. And because when the gangsta sound came out in that fashion, they were still doing New Jack. That was still prevalent, just like I said. No diggity, no doubt. That's Teddy Riley and Dre,
right?
On No Diggity with Blackstreet. The thing is, what always happens with music, and because of the way it was programmers overdid things so much that it made you go, I don't hear that. I don't. So when you brought in Dre and the Chronic, N.W.A, Snoop, Ice Cube, it gave a different sound and a visual that you weren't getting from early Teddy Riley. The Rum Shaker and all that stuff, there was no videos like that out at the moment. It was just happening. And when Heavy D did that song, he didn't do a video to that song. Like you said, that was what you call an LP song. There's a lot of groups that had incredible LP songs, like Whistle, you know? The group was Whistle. Remember that song?
Yeah.
They had other songs on the album that were pretty popular too. Same thing with UTFO. The thing what happens is that because of such an amount of music that's out now, you don't get that second and third song anymore. You get one and done and next, one and done and next, one and done and next. They don't make albums for an album production. And I want to give a big shout out to Verdine White, who played bass in his brother's group, Earth, Wind, and Fire, because he just lost his youngest brother, Fred White, who was the drummer on huge hits like Shining Star, That's the Way of the World, September, the I Am album, all in all, Fred White, an amazing multi-Grammy drummer who played those hits. And when those albums were made, there was a coherence and a consistency with that. So when you're talking about the music and what took one music out versus another music out, it's the audience that continues to support your career. Mary J. Blige rolled through the New Jack City thing. Guy rolled through. That's why they go back out on tour now. And you got New Edition going out on tour March 3rd with Guy. You know, so the music's still alive. People just got to support it.
Can I make a statement, please?
Please, go ahead.
Bullshit. I totally disagree. I think that that all that up tempo, good feeling shit. It got to a point. I was watching. Let me back up for a minute. Yesterday, it was raining in LA. I worked in my house all day long, and I played what's that movie with my boys from damn. Oh damn!
Take your time.
Andre 3000 and his boy. They was club owners back in the day with my girl. Used to be married to Robin Thicke. Fine motherfucker. Oh come on, man, y'all help me out. I'm watching this shit. It was what's her name? Married to Robin Thicke. Fine. Paula Patton.
I know you're talking about
Paula Patton. Outkast. Andre 3000 had a role. My man his partner had a role. Homegirl, the singer in the club, and it was set back in maybe the 30s. I don't know, 30s or 40s. Okay, big budget production. The group was called Outkast. I'm trying to think of this movie. Damn it. But in the movie, I was watching the movie, man, and it was just so much talent in this movie. These brothers was tap dancing. Idlewild, thank you, Marlon. That's my dude right there. Idlewild. Okay, if Idlewild was a hip hop movie set in the 40s or got to be the 30s and 40s because they were still halfway driving cars that then had cranks on them and shit. They were still bootlegging, so it must have been in the 30s. Mm-hmm. And it had bunch of folks in there, man. My man Bing Rames, Terrence Howard, all these cats was in there. Paula, another sister, Paula J, whatever her name is. Anyway, when I saw
Paula J. White,
Paula J, yeah, I think so. Paula J, something, whatever her name is. Anyway, but the production of the dance scenes and these brothers and sisters, they was dancing like they danced back in the 20s and 30s, but they had a little hip hop in it. And even Andre 3000 and two other brothers got to doing a little tap dancing and shit. And it showed a diversity and talent that you haven't seen no place else. I mean, this movie, it was banging in this shit, right? And and most people would think of tap dancing being for some old shit. These niggas was fly as a motherfucker, okay? They was fly as a motherfucker. They was getting down. And to see these sisters, they were flipping them over, flipping them and dancing with them and spinning them around and doing all this magnificent shit. And mother girl Macy Gray was in the movie, okay? Mm-hmm. It was a great movie, and it was a feel-good movie, okay? It was a feel-good movie, although my girl Paula Patton with her fine ass got killed in the movie, broke my heart. I wanted to cry my damn self, but that's part of the game. You gotta have a sad part, okay? And I'm sitting there watching the movie. And I'm like, damn, you couldn't make this movie again. You couldn't do it because everybody right now is so focused on killing everybody. You can't make them. It was some gangster shit in the movie about some bootleg liquor and shit like that. Somebody got killed, of course, but the whole movie wasn't about killing. It was about it was a love story. Andre 3000 daddy ran a mortuary. He was trained to be a mortuary, but he was also a piano player. But he played in the club at night. His partner what's the other brother name from Outkast? What's his name? The other brother? Come on, help me out.
The other guy from Outkast.
Right?
The name of the other guy, Outkast. Oh, you mean shoot? Nah,
Martin, help me out. Martin, help me out.
Eric.
God, I can't think of his name.
Big boy,
No,
thank
no.
you. My boy,
Big boy.
he comes through again. Big boy. There you go, big
I
boy.
was gonna say Big Buck.
Big boy, big boy. Okay, big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy. Boy, Martin be knowing this shit. Much love to you, Martin. Get that man a picture, man. He be hooking us up. Anyway,
Thank you, Marlon.
I'm watching the show, and these guys, Outkast is probably one of the most talented groups back in the day. Okay, during the 90s, early 2000s, whatever the era was. They were probably one of the most,
Creative.
They were.
They did that
Andre came out. Andre was a fashion cat. He could act. He can dance. He can sing, and he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to experiment with his music. He wasn't so concerned about what people thought about him. He didn't try different things. Everything didn't work, but a lot of shit did. But to see that movie and to see how much production value it had. I mean, the dance scene, like I said, I love the dance scenes. I'm not fond of musicals at all. I am not fond of musicals. Okay,
I gotta check it out.
I am.
I am not. Okay, that might say a little something about you. I'm not a fan of musicals. Okay, I'm not a fan of musicals. Only two musicals I would
down the road.
only musicals I like is Idlewild. I like Dreamgirls, and I like Dreamgirls with Eddie Murphy and them.
Did you like The Wiz?
Huh? Wiz was cool, but I actually like Wizard of Oz better. Shit, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I grew up on the motherfucking Wizard of Oz.
He's a twisted human being.
Huh?
He's a twisted human being. You don't like Michael Jackson. You don't like Michael Jackson.
No. I'm just saying. Wait.
Oh Lord, we're gonna go back there.
Understand
Michael Jackson.
I understand the movie. Okay, I grew up on the Wizard of Oz as a kid. Every fucking year, we could not wait till the Wizard of Oz came on, and them fucking monkeys, them flying monkeys, scared the shit out of my ass. Okay, I couldn't take the dog food out. I couldn't feed the dog that night because I was scared of them fucking monkeys. Okay, I'd put the dog. I'd open the can up and just slide it out the back door. Fuck you on your own, dog. Okay, I want to fuck with them monkeys. Okay.
You see, that was showing his true grit. The best part of the Wizard of Oz for me is when the Cowardly Lion ran down the hall after the wizard screamed at him
and jumped out the window. Oh, that shit cracked me up. That was probably one of the funniest scenes right there. When he jumped out that motherfucking window, that motherfucking feet wasn't getting no grip. His feet wasn't getting no grip. He finally got a grip. That motherfucking dived to the window like he was on a damn diving board. Anyway, The Wiz, I saw The Wiz, and The Wiz was cool, but because I took theater in
but
school.
It's not fair.
Wait,
it's not fair to me to you.
When I
saw The Wiz on Broadway.
No, I ain't see that. I saw The Wiz, the movie, because I'm a theater major. I went to School of Studies Theater. I saw it was shot in the warehouse. I saw there was, the shit that it was basic stuff that had been converted to update the movie, which was cool. But because I was brought up on the Wizard of Oz, and I couldn't see the strings for the flying monkeys. I could see the monkeys, the Dorothy's monkeys. I mean, the Wizard's monkeys on bicycles and shit. Okay, so it was a little bit different for me. You follow me?
It was a motorcycle.
It was motorcycles. Okay, it was on motorcycles. Okay, but it was a different thing. They wasn't flying. They was on motorcycles. Motherfucker got a Honda 50. Come on, man. I can't fuck with that. Okay.
I can't relate.
I couldn't relate.
No bad news.
But it wasn't bad.
Don't bring Lonzo no bad news.
It wasn't bad. It's just that I was used to the magic of the Wiz. The Wizard. That's all.
What was it about? The Wizard of Oz was so impressionable on all of us because at that
Yeah.
time our television was limited. We didn't have 100 channels, so to watch The Wizard of Oz, it was an event on TV. So you would put down in front of that TV, and you would just the event from going from black and white to color was amazing at that time.
Yeah.
You were like, wow.
Right.
That was dope.
And
Because I remember the first time we saw Wizard of Oz, and we never color TV. We were like, that's parts in color?
And then to read to watch the documentaries on the behind the scenes making of Wizard of Oz, how the Munchkins trying to fuck Dorothy the whole time. Them little motherfuckers was some horny little motherfuckers, man. They was them little horny motherfuckers. They was after Dorothy's ass the whole time. And they said the Munchkins was having the orgies. They was drunk all the time, having the orgies in the hotel. They was trying to get at Dorothy. Then they find out that Jed Clampett from the Beverly Hillbillies was supposed to be the Tin Man, but he almost died because that silver shit almost killed him. He had an allergic reaction to the damn silver, almost killed him. And then the Wicked Witch of the Black Witch, she caught on fire for real. For real.
Like Michael Jackson.
She caught on fire for real. And they had to stop production for a couple of weeks. And she still wasn't healed yet, but she still came back and finished the goddamn thing.
They covered it with the makeup. Covered it with the makeup.
So yeah, man, it just when you see that kind of shit, then you saw the behind the scenes making of the Wiz, and it just seemed a little different to me. That's all. Hey man,
I hear it in your voice. It was like,
let me
behind the scenes.
Huh? What happened to me on the Wiz? When you saw the Wiz with Stephanie Mills on Broadway, it was a magic event because you were like, whoa! No one could believe how incredible it was on the stage. But it was Stephanie Mills at like 14. When we saw the Wiz on the movie screen with Diana Ross was damn near 40. Like, wait. Like, that make no sense. You're supposed to be 40. You're 14. Like this happened.
Right. That was a big scandal. That was a big scandal.
It was a big controversy.
They said that they thought she was too old to be Dorothy.
To be Dorothy. And the thing is, when once again, Berry Gordy made it, and we know his relationship with Diana Ross, it was like Diana Ross's name is going to bring people in the seats, and that didn't work because the world has seen Stephanie Mills be Dorothy and kill it. Everybody wanted to see Stephanie Mills and Michael Jackson. That was going to be the big draw, but because of his relationship with Diana Ross, and now we had to get it funded, Diana Ross got the part.
Right.
But everybody went to the theater going, Diana Ross ain't supposed to be my mom. Dorothy ain't supposed to be my mom.
All right, folks.
It didn't work.
It's about that time, Dre. Time to wrap it up, baby. What you got?
Well, it's as simple as this.
Love, 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 right?
No, I wasn't going to do love, 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 love.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, don't you bring Lonzo no bad news. Don't you Lonzo no bad news.
Bernadette, what you got, baby?
I have nothing because Dre has got a little bit whatever Chris got or something. I don't know.
I want some of that shit he's smoking, whatever he got over there.
His lungs or something.
Every medication he on, I want to get a shot of that shit. You send me some.
Well, I gotta send a big shout out to the professionals. Don't get it confused, because when they smoke, it's no joke.
All right.
Professionals.
All right, folks. That being said, you're live with Lonzo, Bernadette, and Dr. Dre, all the way from the East Coast, baby. How you feeling? We're about to here, y'all. Let's connect every Friday. We do. I'm on the wrong side of the damn show. Anyway, folks, Lonzo, the Godfather, West Coast hip hop, Dr. Dre, and Miss B, all the way from Mississippi with the red foot, with the red clay with the red clay between the toes.
He's stumbling now.
The red clay
because
between the
we
toes.
can't bring him no bad news.
We out of here, Dre. Peace, y'all.